Hey everyone, it's Sakura and I Scribble, and today we're going to be planning for February, and I'm really excited because this is the first time I've managed to put one of these videos up before the month I actually needed for has started, so yay, go me! Anyway, before we start on my February spread, I'm going to show you what January has been looking like. So for January I did this. I used stickers and my Kuretake pens, and it felt like a cop-out. It still feels like a cop-out because I've been using watercolors, but I was really exhausted, I was tired, I didn't have time, so I like the way it looks, even though it feels like a cop-out. So, I haven't really kept up with my habit tracker. I'm going to fill out what I can, but at this point I'm about 10 days behind. Art projects are going pretty well. I finished 2, probably gonna finish the 3rd one. I realize I need to be more specific because this one just says business cards and this one just says stickers. And what do I mean by that? Do I mean finish something? Do I mean plan something? It's just not specific enough, so I really need to sort of nail down or sort of reference to a page where I have specified what I'm supposed to be doing. Because those two just aren't helpful, and I'm looking at them and yeah, I need to work on those things, but what am I actually going to work on? My YouTube schedule has been working really well. This isn't filled out yet because I haven't, the month isn't over. YouTube schedule, dailies, my bullet journal plan with me. I think it looked this way when you saw it last. I've filled out January now, so when February comes around, or when this video is uploaded, I'm going to fill in this square and move on to March, and I think this page is going to look really cool once it's finished. I have a lot of new lists now, but it's the start of a year, so a lot of new lists needed to be done. This is for my Boku no Monogatari stories. It's basically just a checklist where I can see if I've rewritten, if I've proofread, if I've quality checks, and if I've uploaded. And then I've also put down the dates where I'm supposed to be uploading, so that is going to get filled out. I don't like how boring it is, so I might add some washi tape or things like that to it. We'll see what happens. I should have thought a bit more about the list before I made it. Dailies, more checklists. I'm making new references this year, so a reference list. This one is more colorful, I like it. It's very simple. What character, what series the character belongs to, which is kind of redundant because I know who belongs where, whether I've sketched it or not, and when it's going up on my channel, so yes. And then my supporting fellow artists page, which I screwed up on because apparently I thought there were 16 months in a year. But yeah, I decided to make these bottom 4 squares bonus instead, so the artist I'm mainly supporting that month I put in here, and then if I support more artists I can write them down here. So yeah, it worked out just fine. But I had a lot of fun creating this page because I used so many washi tape bits. I changed up my dailies, actually. I was getting bored and tired of the squiggly line, and honestly, it was so difficult. It was not difficult, it was tedious. Tedious is the word I'm looking for. So I did this, where I used the English Lavender Kuretake Clean Color Real brush pen, and I just smudged it across two lines, and then wrote on top of it with the Tombow. And I like it a lot. I think I'm going to switch up the colors a bit for each month. I really like the English Lavender though, because it's like, it's pale, but it's purple, kind of blue, and purple and blue are my favorite colors, so it works really well for me. I added this page because I need to learn how to say what time it is in Japanese. I'm starting up Japanese classes in a couple of months and I just really need to refresh and rehash. I find telling time in Japanese very difficult for some reason. I don't know why. So that's a thing. More dailies. This page, it's a list of artists that I want to support in the future, and I kind of want to put them on a sticky note and stick onto this page. But then I will have a blank page here and I'm not sure what to do with it. So I'll probably find some use for this page later. Dailies, and we're at February. Oh, and I had to sort of squeeze Tuesday and Wednesday together here because I didn't really want to put Wednesday alone. I know people sometimes sort of, the people who do weeklies anyway, kind of move days from month to month, but I don't like doing that, so I had to do that, but it's fine. So for February, I'm going to do some flowers. It's not exactly spring yet, but we do have some spring flowers. So I'm going to be doing snowdrops and crocuses. Is that croci? No, crocuses for the wreath. And I'm going to do some yellow flowers that I don't know the name of in English, but they're called wintry in Swedish, and it's just a really cute yellow flower that we actually have growing in our backyard right now. It has sprung up, so yay! I also put a small row of tiny flowers down here. Under my habit tracker, I had a lot more space since it's February. There's a few fewer days. Okay, let's go with that. A few fewer days to put in, so I had more space. Art projects and the first 6 days, so I'm gonna get started. And the tapes I'm using this month are these two, because the plants I'll be drawing are white, purple, and yellow. These were the tapes I used last month, so it's a bit of a switch up. my February spread is finished. And I really like the way it turned out. Like the crocus and the snowdrops, they're so cute. And this flower wreath is like really big. Like it's really big images compared to the last ones I've made. Also, while waiting for the battery, I added some tiny details in gold. I don't think they show up really well. I added some gold to the wintry as well. And it's just really subtle and I like it. Habits, art tracker. This is really simple and I like how that looks. And then here is what my weekly, or I say weekly, but it's just 6 days. But here's what a daily spread looks like now. Not very different, a bit more color, and a bit more loose in the writing of the title. So yeah, that is what February is going to be looking like. And because I forgot to ask last time, do you have any ideas for what I can do for March? I am really excited to hear your ideas, and let me know if you also do bullet journaling, because I'd love to check out your stuff. If you share it online, of course. It can be here on YouTube or on Instagram or wherever, whatever platform you use. Let me know and I'll check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Please do, if you haven't, take a moment to subscribe if you haven't already. Join in for more fun art videos. And you can also follow me on my various social media. Links to those will be down below. I have some stores you can check out if you're interested in merch. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. Until next time, keep on scribbling, friends. Bye!